Welcome back, gentle weebs. I have a new idea, and I am gassed about it. I've already had a suggestion about Naruto becoming an isekai character. If you don't know what isekai is, basically transferred to another world. And the anime I'm about to do is basically two animes put together, smashed into together, mixed in a pot together. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but I want to do this. So we will say that instead of Naofumi reading that full Cardinal Heroes book, or if I didn't mention, I meant Naruto transferring to the my throat. Naruto transferring to the Rising of the Shield Heroes world instead of Naofumi reading it. Let's say Naofumi runs out of food the next day, so Naruto reads it in his world. So Naruto reads the book. He's like, oh damn, this is pretty good. He reads all the heroes, every single one of them. He reads the spear, he reads the sword, he reads the bow and arrow, but he comes across the shield which has nothing in it. And he's like, hey bro, what's going on here, bro? Like, he goes to the librarian. He's about to go. He's like, what is this book? It's not good. And he's going. And by the way, this is 19-year-old Naruto. So the OPPP one. That's a lot of P's. So Naruto reads the thing, gets the shield bit, and guess what? He gets transported to the Rising of the Shield Heroes world. Well, the other RPG looking one. So, man's next to 3 other people, and he's the second oldest, yeah? So he's 19, a year younger than Naofumi. I'm pretty sure, I'll say he was 20. If he's 21, I'm sorry, but listen, I watched it 3 times, I'm pretty sure he was 20. If I'm wrong, you can flame me in the comments. Hate on me. Don't unsubscribe though. Anyway, after Naruto is looking around, he's like, hey bro, what's going on? Kurama, you there? And basically Kurama's like, yeah, I don't know myself, what's going on? And Naruto's like, hey bro, what's this on my hand? He sees a shield and he tries to take it off. He's like, no, I don't like shields. What is going on? I can't take it off. He can move it around his body, he can't take it off. And then he sees the other 3 people behind him, and they're like, hey bro, what you doing, bro? Like, why am I saying bro so much? I'm so gassed. I don't know why. I love the Rising of the Shield Hero too much. Like, yesterday I was gonna watch it for the 4th time, but I fell asleep because I was tired. So Naruto turned that. He's gone to the king. I won't say what Naofumi gave him, but like, he goes to the king, yeah, and he is he asks, what am I doing here? And he's straightforward because he doesn't care. He could destroy the world at any time if they're bad people. Like, the king's like, yeah. So he explains the 4 cardinal heroes. I'm sorry for the noises outside. Like, I don't got a room to myself. So the king explains about the waves and how they barely got out. They barely survived the first wave. And they decided to summon the 4 cardinal heroes. And Naruto's like, what do you mean 4 cardinal heroes? I'm a ninja. And the other 3, let me quickly get their names. I didn't write in my script, I'm dumb. So Itsuki, Motoyasu, and Ren. Ren is basically Kirito 2.0. I don't know why they didn't like him, but I love Kirito. Don't come at me. SOU for life. So Naruto's like, send me back to my world, please. I'm good. And they're like, you will only be sent back to your world once all the waves have been dealt with. And he says in the book of ancient legends, the heroes cannot be sent back unless they complete their task, their quest, or they meet each of their end. This means they either have 2 options: die, maybe let's not say that, let the time pass and their life force go away and be buried under the ground, or finish the mission and get to your world. Naruto's used to this. He can't go back to the village before he finishes the mission unless his teammates die. He don't care, but he's so OP, he can destroy anything. And since I don't want to make Naruto too PPPP, I will put the restrictions on Naruto. I'll say he cannot use his chakra. Yes, he can't use chakra unless he completes the hero's task. I am literally making a fan-made The Rising of the Shield Hero. So for Naruto, it's for pretty much every hero, but since they never had chakra, it never really made sense for them to have it. But since Naruto has chakra, the system realizes that Naruto comes from a different world, a completely different world that uses superpower things. So it blocked off Naruto's chakra. So Naruto's a normal human right now, and the only way he can do it is basically be able to beat 3 waves without taking any damage. If he takes any damage, he will go to the next wave and try that again. And if he takes again, even a single damage, we'll have to do it again. You see what I mean? But of course Naruto says, yeah, I'm not cool with that, and breaks the system, and his chakra's back. But the system is too strong. Not all of his chakra's back. He can't use KCM, but he can use the Rasengan. So he technically has the chakra he had as a 12-year-old. You see where I'm going to? So Naruto has to go through all the hard work all over again. But he doesn't know, since he's the shield hero, he will have to go through the hatred again. But Naruto already has experienced that, and he will make every single one of them love him. So already Naruto is confused, and the king asks them the name. Itsuki says, my name is Itsuki something something. Ren says, my name is Ren something something. I don't know the surname, I don't care. Motoyasu says, oh, my name is Motoyasu something something. And Naruto's like, oh yeah, and then basically the king starts talking over him, and Naruto's like, he raised his voice, and he's like, hey king, I don't care if you're a king, you listen to me. Like, he's trying to be as polite. He's like, hey bro, king, like, you didn't ask me, please listen to me. But he's getting annoyed at the king because the king's disrespecting him. Like, he doesn't have an ego, but he doesn't like to get disrespected. I mean, would you like me to disrespect you? I wouldn't. Like, so Naruto tells the king, listen to me now. And the king's like, oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Of course, sarcastically. And Naruto's like, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, and I'll become Hokage one day. And basically, they all start laughing, and they ask what's Hokage, and Naruto's like, hey bro, like, wait, what? You don't know what Hokage is? You don't come from my world? Alright, cool, sorry, my bad. So Naruto is now listening to the king, and the king says, tomorrow you will get your teams. And just saying, Naruto was already trying to get his chakra back, but of course he couldn't. The system blocked him. He's smart now. He's smart, so he already knows how to do this thing. So Naruto couldn't get it back. So he's like, alright, so the system's telling me to do this, so I have to basically restart from scratch. I understand. Now Naruto is with the others, and the others ask questions about each other. Naruto doesn't really care. He's not too curious. He's more curious about the world. But then once they ask him, he's like, oh, I come from Earth. And they're like, well, we all do. And Naruto's like, oh, I come from the village hidden in the leaves, Konoha. Konoha, yeah. I don't know how you say it. I say Konoha. So Konoha Maru, yeah, Konoha, yeah. I think, bro, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So Naruto then gets asked, we use we use yen, and they're like, we use oh, I mean, not yen, my bad, sorry. They're like, we use yen, and Naruto's like, well, I don't use yen, and they're like, what do you use? Naruto's like, first answer me what yen is. First tell me what yen is. And they're like, yen is the currency in their worlds. And Naruto's like, oh, the currency in my world is Rio. And they're like, okay, so we come from Japan, and he comes from a world that we don't know about, right? And Naruto's like, well, I mean, if our currencies are different, and I don't know any other currency around the world, then I'm pretty sure my whole world uses Rio. I don't know about you. And they're like, oh, our world, different countries use different currencies. Like Europe uses euros. Well, that's not a country, that's a continent. My bad. And Naruto's like, oh, I understand. So, what were your names again? And they're like, we just said it like an hour ago. And Naruto's like, yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. And they're like, okay, my name is Ren. My name is Itsuki. My name is Motoyasu. Yeah. And Naruto is like, alright. So, and then he looks out the window and is like, this isn't too bad. I mean, Sasuke can protect that world, and I'll be back. I mean, I'll finish the waves. It won't take more than like 2 years. It's fine, I think. Naruto in his head, he's kind of hyperventilating. Leave me alone. So in his head, he's nervous and everything. And Kuruma's like, don't worry, kid. We got this. We just destroy the waves. We go back to our world. If not, I'm sure we will find a way. And Naruto's like, you're right. So the next day arrives. And Naruto didn't know about the RPG like games, because he didn't even have any RPG in his time. Like, the technology was still developing. So rumors still went around about the Shield Hero not knowing anything about the world. So the Shield Hero had nothing. No teammates. And Naruto's like, I wouldn't mind if I had my chakra, but I have to start all over again. I have to level up like these lots, because the system ain't letting me. So he's like, hey, how about me? I don't know how to, like, I can't do it on my own, since you said I can't party with another hero, since the 4 cardinal weapons cannot be used as one team, which makes absolutely no sense to me. I mean, we are heroes. We shouldn't have rules on how to save people, should we? And the king is getting irritated, and he's like, it's not our choice. It is the adventurers who want to go with each hero. And then basically the B word, yeah, her. If you guys want to know her name, you can search her up. Actually, let me tell you. Sorry, my gentle weebs. I kind of got confused, because like the 2 princesses are called Melty and Multi, and I completely forgot which one's which. So Multi, Malty, the red-haired one, the B word. Yeah, she said, "Oh, I'll go on his team. It's no problem." And Naruto's like, "Alright, cool. I got a teammate." He doesn't care about the girl, the nice girl act. He's like, okay, I got a team mate. Cool. So now we get them going into their little quest at the beginning, popping them balloons. Naruto's like, so if I don't have chakra, does that mean I lose my physical abilities as well? So basically, Naruto tries punching one of the balloon things, and he actually pops it in one go. And everyone's pretty surprised that the Shield Hero can actually fight without his shield or any weapons. So Multi is impressed, but still she has a plan. If you guys don't know about the plan, you should watch The Rising of the Shield Hero before I spoil everything for you, since it's probably going to go a bit similar. But yeah, we digress. I digress. We move on. So night has fallen. Naruto has reached level 2. Yes, level 2. Of course, Naruto doesn't know anything about leveling up, but level 2. He understands what a level is, and he understands that 2 is higher than 1. So he realizes that he must have got stronger since he was level 1 and now level 2. He's getting used to the maths since he is pretty smart at 19 years old. So now we have Naruto having dinner. He doesn't like to drink. Well, he likes to drink a bit, but of course Naruto really doesn't like wine. He doesn't know what it is, and he's not into it. He's more into sake. You know what I mean? You know, learned from Jiraiya and Tsunade. Sake. And he's like, is there any sake that I can drink? I feel like some sake tonight. And she's like, what's sake? And Naruto's like, oh, it's fine. I don't like this red blood looking like drink. I'd rather drink water. He goes to his room, and Mine's like, god damn it. I mean, not, yeah, Mine is our adventurer name, just saying. And Mine's like, god damn it. And Naruto is now looking at his money. He's like, I bought her equipment. I should get myself some equipment as well. Some better one. Since all I pretty much got is this robe thing. And Naruto takes off his robe, and he's like, let me put 90% of the money in my shield, because you never know. So he's a bit smarter than Naofumi. He's not all over this girl. He doesn't care about girls, to be honest, until sometimes he remembers Sakura and Hinata, but like, he's cool. He's going to go back anyway. So Naruto is now like, yeah, alright, so let me go sleep. The next morning, he wakes up to see the 10% of the money remaining. Let's say he had like 300 and something, 380 from 500, yeah? Now, I'll say 360. So they spent 240. No, does that, no, I mean 260. So they spent 240. I don't know maths. So 90% of it is in his thing, but 10% is gone. So he knows someone robbed it, and he can't find his clothes. He can only see the ones he's wearing, the orange clothes. So he's gone up to Mine. He's like, hey, we just got robbed, and she's not answering, and he's banging on the door. He's like, Mine, open up before I break down the door. I don't care. Just come out already. And then the Royal Knights come in, and they're like, and Naruto's like, oh, you guys are those armored guys, right? And they're like, the king has summoned you, Naruto Uzumaki. And Naruto's like, oh, cool, I'll tell the king that someone robbed me. So Naruto's acting cool because he doesn't really care. He has most of the money. And then the king starts talking. He's like, you filthy animal. And Naruto's like, excuse me? And the king continues, you have assaulted this young adventurer when you were drunk. And Naruto's like, yeah, I think you're drunk right now because I went to sleep without drinking. And the king's like, shut up, you scum. You have no proof of your innocence. Mine, or Multi, he calls her Multi, has given us her side of the story, and you have no proof. And of course, we found proof that you tried to assault her. We found this in your room. And Naruto's like, yeah, that was not in my room. To be honest, I got robbed that night. And then the king's like, you are banned from this. Get out of my sight. You will have no teammates. And everyone in Melromark, yes, that's the country that they're in, knows about your scandalous, scummy assaults. And Naruto's like, first of all, I didn't assault her. And you said assaults. And if I did assault her, it's not more than one. So please get your facts right. Naruto is trying to actually negotiate something to do with his name, since everyone's going to call him a rapist. I'm going to... And Naruto in his head is like, what the hell's going on? What did I do? What did I do? And my queen. So Kuroma's like, don't worry, kid. And Naruto looks at mine, and she is smiling and being annoying. And Naruto's like, I understand. It's fine, King. I understand. And by the way, mine. Hey, were you searching for our money yesterday night? Yeah, it's here. You can have it. I don't need your filthy money, you dog. And Naruto basically, what he does, he doesn't even use the shield powers. The the knights were still, they still got their weapons out on him. And Naruto's like, you really think you can beat someone with a shield? And someone like me? And they're like, who do you think you are? Insolent scum. And one of them tried to attack Naruto. And Naruto's like, I might be scum, but you guys are weak. He literally backflips, then blitzes the dude, knees him, breaks his armor, he cracks, and then punches him. And his, not only the soldier's injured, but his armor, his helmet, is gone. He got pulverized. Not really, he just got broken. And they just the king realized that the shield hero is no one to be joking around with, because he has power. Not only he thought he was useless, but this one has power. And now it's like, yeah, I will find a way to leave this country and allow you guys to handle the waves. After all, I'm scum, and you guys even said the shield is for losers, right? Yeah, I'll let you guys deal with the waves. And then the king's like, Naruto Uzumaki, I wouldn't mind putting you into jail, but of course all the cardinal heroes will have to go into a wave. You should rot in jail, but I cannot let that happen right now. The country's well-being is more important than you rotting in jail. And Naruto's like, also, you want me to still fight in the waves after you're framing me. And the king's like, we are not framing you. You have committed a crime, and you will be punished for it eventually. And Naruto's like, if I get punished for this crime, I won't be fighting for you. I'll literally just watch and allow you guys to die. In fact, I could join these monsters to fight you guys. I mean, I could protect them with my shield, since the shield is something that you use to protect yourself, right? And Naruto walks out while the king is talking, and basically he curses at him and says, yeah, I'm gone. So Naruto's walking down the street. He can hear the rumors. In his mind, he's like, God damn it, not again. It's just like when I was young. And he's walking, and then the actual guy, so you know, the guy that he bought his armor but he got stolen, he gets him and he's like, I would punch you in your face right now. And basically he can see that Naruto isn't the guy. He can see in his eyes that he isn't the type of guy to assault a woman. And Naruto then is like, weren't you about to punch me? And the dude's like, I changed my mind. And Naruto's like, yeah, you're gonna lose your life, just like Nakumi did. And before he left, the the guy is like, wait, take this. And Naruto's like, with what money, since I got robbed? And the guy's like, you can pay me back later, just 10 bronze coins. And Naruto's like, I'll pay you back as soon as possible before I leave this country. I'm sure the world has many different countries, and many of them will trust me. And he walks off, and he sees literally like 70 balloons. Yesterday it took him like 10 to level up once, and it took him quite a while, since his speed and strength wasn't as high as today, since level 2 gave him a bit of a speed boost and a bit of chakra unlockingness and that. So you can use body flicker for 4 seconds, enough to destroy all of them. body flicker is an actual OP move if you think of it, since Naruto is pretty fast. Of course, Naruto didn't get all of them, cause that'll just make him too OP, because in 4 seconds he could just destroy one of the heroes. So Naruto gets like 30 of them, levels up 3 times. I mean levels up twice, because every time you level up, it takes more and more to level to the next level. You know what I mean? So imagine someone starts on level 1, to get to level 2, it's like, let's say 20 XP, but then from level 2 to level 3, it will be like 30, from 3 to 4 it will be 40, and you keep going. So Naruto gets 1 XP for each, so you get 70. I won't do the maths. Actually, I will do the maths, so let me quickly do this. He's on level 4 right now, since there was 70, and he needs 30 to level up from 2 to 3, and then 40 from 3 to 4. So 70 of them gave him 2 levels. Naruto is happy, and he's walking off until he sees a few herbs. He sees the herbs, he's like, aye, they look nice. And then at night, he goes back. Well, in the afternoon, he goes back to sell these. And here, the story is a bit similar. How the merchant is like, oh, I'll sell you like 1 piece of gold. I mean, 1 piece of bronze for this whole batch. And Naruto's like, there's around 70. And you said you give that guy 1 bronze coin for each pair. So if we do the maths, you owe me 35 bronze coins. And if you don't give them to me, be sure you won't see tomorrow. And the merchants that could feel the bloodlust coming from Naruto. Naruto's not the type of guy to do this, but he can see that this world is kinda effed. Like, they frame someone without any proof. That is like finding a girl's clothing in the room isn't enough proof to show that you assaulted someone, is it? If it is, please tell me in the comments below, because I'm kind of stupid. So let's keep going. Naruto goes to a bar, gets a drink, gets some food, cost him like 6 bronze coins. He didn't taste. He actually tasted it because he didn't really care about her. So he was having his food, good times, and he paid. He went. He still had like 29. Did I do the maths right here? 29 coins. 35 minus 6, 29. Yes. So he goes near the guy that gave him the cloak, and he's like, "Alright." He leaves the coins and walks off. And the guy's like, "Why, man? Like, you didn't really have to pay me." And Naruto is walking past. He's about to get out the thing. And by the way, Naruto was emitting a lot of blood loss right now. And no one really approached him to become part of his team, you know. So he never really meets the merchant, since he never fights. So, I mean the slave trader. So, yeah, because in the original, in the Rising of the Shield Hero, Naofumi actually fights off some bandits. Not bandits, people, well, technically bandits, because they wanted to rob him. And Naofumi takes care of them. He doesn't kill them, but he just scares them off. And they start running away. And then Naofumi's like, oh, I still can't fight with the shield. And the slave trader comes in and is like, hey, I can sell you a slave that can fight for you. And Naofumi accepted, since he needs someone to fight for him. And since Naruto can fight for himself, he never really meets them, and he was emitting a lot of blood loss, which scared the slave trader as well. And while he was walking to the gates, he sees this pharmaceutical place where he sees the same herbs that he saw the other day. So Naruto is gone, and he's sleeping underneath a tree. The next morning, he starts fighting again, and he realizes these monsters are too weak for him. So he's gone deep in the forest, and at the back of the castle, he sees those same herbs again, and he's like, hey, I could make some living out of this by selling herbs, right? And he basically realized, he already knows about the the shield absorbing the things that he gets, like items or drops from monsters, and maybe like herbs. So Naruto puts one of the herbs into his shield. The shield's like, oh, you unlocked a new ability, increase the quality of herbs. And Naruto's increasing the quality of herbs. And my guy Naruto, he actually doesn't get as many as Naofumi does, but he gets a lot more since he needs a lot of money, since what he ate yesterday wasn't too good and he wants some more food since he's more used to eating like 10 bowls of ramen for breakfast. So Naruto gets a lot and goes to that guy, sells them, and the guy's like, where'd you get all these good quality herbs? And Naruto's like, the back of a castle, of course. And the guy's like, that's very good. I never knew that there was such good quality herbs there. And Naruto's like, yeah, exclusive to me, as a joke. And the guy's like, I can give you 2 silver coins for these. And you know, now for me got like I think like 1 and some gold pieces, I mean some bronze coins. And now it's like, alright, cool, I'll take that. I mean, it's 200 bronze, right? Cool. So he's gone, and he's like, maybe I could buy a hotel. And then he's like, nah, I don't want to waste my money. So he's gone back to the forest, and this time he sees a different color balloon, and once he pops it, it gives him 3 XP. And he realizes that the red balloons give him more XP. So Naruto, from now on, he will mostly fight the red balloons until he moves into like a dungeon or something like that. He doesn't know about dungeons yet, but he's like, okay, I'll fight these ones until I find out about different places. So one day he was just fighting, and he helps out this adventurer, not an adventurer that was injured, and he was trying to go to the kingdom to get some help healing him. And Naruto is able to heal him with some of Kuruma's chakra. And the adventurer is like, what did you just do? Are you a mage? And Naruto's like, you could say that I'm a mage, but I could be anything you'd think. Just let your imagination run wild. And then the adventurer's like, okay, anyways, thank you for your help. And Naruto's like, yeah, my help's not free, just saying. And the adventurer's like, wait, for real? And Naruto's like, yeah, I just need some information on something. And the adventurer's like, wait, no money? And Naruto's like, why would I charge you money for helping you? And the adventurer's like, oh, thank you, I was really running low on money anyways. So Naruto's like, oh, really? Alright, cool. So here, take this silver coin, and I'm paying you for information. And the adventurer, no, you helped me, so I should be helping you back, right? And Naruto's like, I helped you because I wanted to help you. In fact, I could have just killed you and took your money, couldn't I? And the adventurer's like, oh, damn. So Naruto's like around level 8. I'm not going to do the maths anymore. I just cannot be asked. So Naruto's level 8, and 4 days have passed. So there's another 26 left. So yes, he destroyed a lot of monsters, just saying. Naruto has enough money now since he did sell the balloon pieces to the same merchant. And he's like, where can I find monsters to level up, to get more experience? Stronger monsters, not weak ones like these balloons, like this one. The one, a red balloon just attacked them, and Naruto popped in one blow. And the adventurer saw it's the shield. He did hear rumors about the shield hero being assaulting a woman, and he kind of got scared, but he actually changed. But then he realized that the shield hero just helped him out, and he gave him a silver coin, and he's only charging him some information on how to fight stronger monsters. And Naruto's like, so could you tell me? And the adventurer's perspective on the shield hero changed from being someone who would assault a woman at night to someone who would help people and just for some information. So he thinks Naruto's a good person. He's like, oh yeah, if you go to the next town, if you go to Loot Village, and there's a cave there. By the way, he never got Raftalia, and he will never get Philo, as always. So he will never. This shield hero is much different, much colder. But in fact, Naruto is a kind-hearted person. But of course, he will still become a merchant because, and he will probably just use ninja skills to get around, since he's much faster than using Philo. So Naruto goes to Loot Village and he sees that it's pretty poor, and he asks the man, "Oh yeah, so where can I find the cave to find more monsters?" And the guy's like, the guy on the floor is like, "Oh, you want to go to that cave? Not many adventurers have been going there." And Naruto's like, "And why is that?" And the guy's like, "Oh, after the first wave, some powerful monsters have made their home there, so the adventurers are scared to go in there." And Naruto's like, if I destroy these monsters, I might get some few good drops, and I might find something rare, easy money, and easy XP. Naruto goes and says, "Thank you for the information. Here's 10 bronze coins for your information." Naruto basically doesn't know that information is free, unlike in the ninja world, where information you usually had to either go on a mission, which is pretty hard, and get information from, well, steal information from other villages, or you buy it. Exactly. So Naruto is buying them, and he doesn't know that it's free, because he's unused. Well, his world is not as developed as this one, or even though this one's not as developed either, but they have some common sense, unlike ninjas. Well, they do, but you know what I mean. Most of them think about the money and about their village, except for when Naruto becomes around like 19. The world was starting to change, and since Naruto hasn't really gone on many missions after he's 19, well, he did, but mostly were about taking care of rogue ninjas and that. So Naruto mostly knew fighting. That's pretty much it. Fighting for info, fighting for survival and everything. So Naruto goes in the cave and he sees this place with a lot of crystals. He's like, "Hey, I can make a lot of money out of this." And he did destroy all the monsters that jumped on him. He's like, "Yeah, punch, 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 stab, punch, 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 slice, punch, 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 double slice." Yes, he has a what I mean by slice is that he puts chakra into his on his hand, and he makes it into a blade so he can slice and cut. So Naruto gets to the thing and he starts mining, and then the dual-headed dog-like creature monster appears behind him, and Naruto's like, "Really?" And he dispatches the creature in less than 10 seconds and feeds it to his shield. So Naruto now has a lot of shields. I think the rope shield, the green one, you know, the herbs one, also the dual head one, the snake one. Was there a snake one? I don't think there was a snake one. I think it was the dual headed one. Yeah, the dual hound head, the dual hound shield, airstrike shield. Yeah, he has a lot more shields right now, and he will get a lot more eventually. And Naruto won't really unlock the curse shield unless something mad happens that really makes him hate the others. And then Naruto has finished that cave and he's heading back to and I'll say that. So Naruto goes back to Loot Village, or Loot, yeah, the village of Loot, Lute, not Loot. So he sells his loot. You see what I did there? So, and he gets a few silver coins, and by this time the wave has arrived, and like 2 weeks later, Naruto has leveled up to level 20 by now. Yes, level 20, that's a lot of levels. And he's going to the Melromark, you know, the country of Melromark where the king is. So he's gone there to ask the king how where to find the higher leveled monsters. And once he's there, people start really making more rumors about him, basically going to ruthlessly attacking an adventure in the forest, and he realizes this adventurer, and he meets the adventurer in the thing, and basically he goes up to him and is like, hey, I swear I helped you, why are you making rumors about me? And the adventurer's like, no sir, I actually told someone about how you were kind enough to save me. It was one of my relatives that lives here, and someone must have made a rumor about you that you must have attacked me, because once you healed me, I was heading there, and someone must have been watching me, and he saw me fall, and he must have made a rumor about how I got cut. And Naruto's kind of pissed off, and he starts hating them, and his hate is actually sorry, I need a bit of cream. His hate is increasing day by day, since he hears a lot of people chatting about him behind his back. I can't really swear. I don't really like swearing in my videos, but and plus I'm monetized, so I don't want to get demonetized, you know what I mean? So Naruto is walking to the king, and the king's like, once he arrives to the king, he tries to talk to him, and the king's like, how dare you attack an adventurer, you scum, you're lucky you're a cardinal hero, or you'd be in jail by now. And Naruto just says, and here I was asking for you for information, yeah, I'm gone, you can forget me helping your country anymore. I heard about other countries. I heard about some countries that like the shield hero. I'm probably gonna go to them. And the king's like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Scum! Come back here! And Naruto glares at him with a lot of bloodlust and with Kuruma's eyes. Yes, it's the first time that, well, not the first time in Boruto, pretty much he did it, but it's before Boruto. And the king can see that Naruto's pissed. He sees red eyes, and he says, you must be a devil. I always knew. The shield is a devil. And Naruto's like, if you don't shut up, I'll show you what a devil really is. And he walks off, and he goes to the adventurer again, and he's like, hey bro, I'll pay you 2 silver coins if you actually tell me where to find even stronger monsters than what you told me before I cleared that cave in less than a day. And the adventurer's like, wait, what, really? I barely came out of that cave alive. I saw a massive a hound with 2 heads. And Naruto's like, oh yeah, that weak creature, yeah, I kind of destroyed it in one blow. And the adventurer's like, can I join your party? And Naruto's like, yeah, sure, as long as you don't betray me. And the adventurer's like, I will never betray you, and I also have someone that is a fan of you, since she's my relative, she's my cousin, but she's a fan of you since you saved my life and you gave me money when I really needed it. And Naruto's like, is she strong, and is she reliable? And he's like, yeah, of course she is. And basically the adventurer he's talking about is his cousin. Don't ask me why, but we need a girl in this, like, come on boys. So Naruto meets the cousin, and she is a higher level than him and the adventurer. The adventurer is higher than Naruto, like, I'll say 30, but she's on a 38, nearly a class upgradable level. And Naruto's like, whoa, you're pretty strong. And she's like, yeah, I've been an adventurer for 2 years now. And Naruto's like, oh, that's nice, how about you? And he's like, oh, a year and a half. And Naruto's like, aye, nice. And they ask him how long has he been an adventurer, or was he an adventurer before this in his world. And Naruto's like, well, you see, I come from a world of ninjas, so you could call me an adventurer type of person, but I never really versed creatures like these. And they're like, for really? And basically Naruto's like, yeah, I can show you a few jutsus that I used in my world. And they were excited about this, and Naruto's like, but somewhere more private. And Naruto takes them near where he found the herbs, and he basically does the hand seals for. Well, he puts up two fingers and he's like shadow clone jutsu, and he made a shadow clone, and they're really impressed by this, and they're like, whoa, that's impressive. And then they take the day off, and the next day is the day of the wave. Yeah, so I'm going to end it off here because my dad just put me in a bad mood. Please forgive me. I was going to do an hour video, but yeah, like my father ruined the mood. Like if YouTube wouldn't demonetize me, hey, I'd express all my feelings right now. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Please take care, stay safe, join my Discord server, sub to RATREET for making my Discord server, sub to Miniman123 for giving me his gameplay for my YouTube videos. Also, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, link in the descriptions. If you want to watch The Rising of the Shield Hero, go to kissanime.nz and Z or go anime. Anyway, this is the King of Weebs here, and peace.